Hello there. This is Isix, another episode of Restless Advancement in the Agrarian Skies. And guess what? I finished it. Well, sort of. The Enderium in there is only partially filled up, but say it's a pretty good start on it, eh? So, let's have before we turn it on. Let's have a little bit of a look. We got this as a reward. I went and patched it into the system. Here's my cyanide ray processor, which currently has nothing in it, but we can get it all boosted up easily enough. Hopefully it doesn't explode. That would suck. We have our resonant energy cell. Suddenly I start talking, and suddenly my nose is like, "Oh, we want to be stuffy again." Which is 50 million RF I can store. We're at to 10 here, and stepping it down to 2 million each for these. Bye bye. I think that cow might have died. Anywho, I moved these over from little spots over there to be the starting place of a new power network. I have divided up the power to 3 general areas, one of them being general farminess, be it this farm, with its things and trees and lettuce that is not being harvested because it has no power presently, tomatoes, carrots, soybeans I don't need anymore. Hooray! Yeah. Also, some sludge. Yeah. So, been setting up a bunch of these, and, well, this one feeds over to there as well. We'll get to that in a little bit. The Underworld has all sorts of things in it. We've got a power system here, which connects up to Dish Baby, which we've already talked about previous episode. Basically, this is just to increase the output, not necessarily replace all of this madness here. Yeah, I found another crucible. The spidery legs going out goes to various places, and we'll see about that in a little bit here. But yeah, so we also got the mob farmy area over here, which has this main branch coming off to it. So the grinder and the spawner and such take a lot of energy, so I figured giving it its own little thingamajig would be a good idea. Yeah, and yeah, it's only 80 RF per tick on the out, but you know, it's a lower quality cable, so that's the best you can do really. And don't care about amber. I'm starting to get a bit of things. I have over a stack of diamonds, over a stack of emeralds, 9 stacks of lapis. Lapis for days. Getting the gunpowder up, just in addition to all the stuff I have upstairs. I have 23 coal. I think I need to set up a way to feed that into my high temperature crazy sauce engines. I also set this up. I am consuming glass. Excuse me. So this is set up to basically take the glass and turn it, or take the sand and turn it into glass. So now I'm turning it into, quest completion. Hooray! So yeah. How much glass do we need? We need a whole lot. Not as bad as some other things, but figured getting started on this would be a good idea. We can probably figure to set up a second Tinker's Construct smeltery thingamajig down here somewhere. I'm going to keep all my automation down on this level, and my more utility type stuff in my workshop upstairs. Yes. Well, all this sort of automation. This is kind of cheap and dirty, to be honest. I also, right before recording, got this baby set up. Basically, it's a obsidian generator. Very slow. I'll replace this probably with a proper Mine Factory Reloaded lava generator or some other device of some sort. Maybe even just a magma crucible. I should check see which one's less of a power hog. Speaking of devices, I went ahead and made some more things for the thermal expansion. And yeah, so I finished these all up, and it gave us another tier. Things to complete. Hardened portable tank, reinforced, resonant. Looks like I'm going to be making a lot of resonant ender ingot thingamajigs. I already made all these. Just made those. Let's get Tesseract going. And this this I would very much like to get done as soon as possible, because I would like to get a crazy mining device set up. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Anything else I want to talk about down here first before I go elsewhere? My little guest fighting arena. Oh, speaking of fighting, apparently I think there's a way to get nether stars without actually fighting wither. So let's look at this. Oh yes, you just sort of put the things in and hope for the best. Guess you can also block quartz. No. This might actually be worth it. Yeah, we have several things to show you today. Well, let's look at the workshop. Well, I did it. I built myself a applied energetics matter energy cube thing. It's for crafting, you see. So, you take one of these, put it in your hair, and you're like, hey, I want to... No, that's not where I want to put it. Get out of there. Oh, God. There we go. I know what I'm doing. Surely I do. Put that in there. It's like, oh, I want to turn oak wood into planks. Which I might actually need that for things. So I'm going to actually code this here. And now I have a pattern. Go and clear that out. And then I can right-click on this. And I already put a pattern there for pistons. Now I have this. So I can now turn logs into wood. Now, this system here, which you can use through this interface here, will hopefully allow us to craft all sorts of crazy stuff. Automatically, too. It's like, I want a bazillion pancakes. Yes. And they'll be like, okay, well, we can make the pancakes, and then, it'll give me pancakes. And then it'll hopefully, can export them here. Though I apparently need to make at least one thing before it exports. So still working on how to get things out. I figure that how to put things in here. But yeah. So there's that. Let's go visit the animals. Because remember, this here with the cows and the thingamajig that sort of kills them. Well, I put a lever on it. I'm going to turn it off. Oops. That's not what I want. No. Stop doing things with stuff. There we go. I don't care about the cow, by the way. I don't mind leaving it. So I turned that off because I don't want these guys to be killed by this thing at this point. Even though I want some more meat later, I want them to get killed by this baby, the slaughterhouse. It should give us two things. It should give us liquid meat, which will hopefully come out first, and then it should give us pig slime, which we can use some other things for. But in order to do that, we need power. Real ultimate power. Hey, Goldie. Let's go to the house. Gee, house. And let's grab some Yellorium. Be all like, hey, get in there. It's like, wow, that's a bunch of Yellorium. I want to take the blue cyanite here and go ahead and put it in here just in case this thing doesn't explode. So now, 3. I've not tested this before, so this is the starting point. 3, 2, 1. Woo, Nelly! Look at that. 3, 4. Getting close to 5 RF per tick, or 5,000 RF per tick. Yeah. Case heating. Still in core heat. Energy buffer. Cool. So I might actually want to turn that down. Or add more power taps. Because, yeah. Maybe even just sort of turn this on occasionally. Ooh, that's not what I want to do. It's this one. So we might be making a little bit more excess power than we really know what to do with. I'm going to see about filling with these control rods here for a moment. Fuel heat. Let's go to 50%. all of these. I think this will reduce the output to something a little bit more manageable. I might have made my reactor too powerful, guys. But that's okay. Maybe I should work more on getting more power taps. Okay, we turned that down. And we are still gaining a little bit here. Not nearly as bad. Alright. Calm down a little bit. About half power. Trying to remember. Conduit. What was the rating for this here? 10,000. So, should be able to take it. Why isn't it? Why is it not? This is why. Give us full power. Okay, there we go. No, this will output 2,000. So, yeah. So probably what I want to limit it to, at least for the time being, until I come up with a good use for all this power, is which I'm going to be working on soon, is the thingamajig, the sandwich. Let's turn these control rods up to 70%, just so we're sure we're not wasting any power. 70, or at least wasting less power in the long run. I need to work on my cyanite production now. Or not cyanite, yellorium, there we go. Because the stuff in there will turn to cyanite, then that can be reprocessed for half the stuff, and then I can put it back in is plutonium. It's not plutonium, it's plutonium. It's not Pluto. Yes. And so it basically I get half this and then half it again, and so on and so forth, and that will generally things down. Fuel reactivity, how heavily irradiated the core is, higher levels of radiation reduce fuel burnup. So this might burn it up faster. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's cooling off a bit. I'll fiddle with this, see what needs to be done. Has this done its thing yet? I might need to give it water or something. I don't remember. This is coming along. Alright, are you ready to thingy? These can take up to 400, so let's be real careful. Let's 400. So these should be powering. It's increasing this one. This one is staying steady. This one is staying steady. Not sure how to feel about that. Let's see this baby. Alright, so it's max input. So that should be good. Ooh. This is the debut, guys. Might be a little nervous for a little bit. And are you getting anything? You're hard to tell. Are you getting anything? You should be outputting anything, so... How about now? No? Well, why not? It's blue side. Oh, we're getting something here. So this one's definitely working. So, this one might even tap out at some point. So this one might be eating up all the power here, but I'm not sure yet. Then this one should be... Oh! There we go. There we go! Ha ha! Now, this is a hardened cable there, so I can go ahead and put this up to maximums. It's gonna suck it right out, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of hitting evening. So, that might be good. Cool. Let's go talk to the animals. Just a little bit. Go like, hey, activate. There we go. That wasn't it might be doing it by browser, so this might take a little bit. But all the same, hope to see great things from this slaughterhouse. Number 5. Wait, no, that's not right. We've gotten 1 RF. Ah. maybe I need to rework the network around here a little bit, but we'll see. Righty. I need to harvest more rubber trees. Maybe even make more of them in general. We're not going to be doing any bees today, so don't worry about that. I'm just kind of concerned about power stuff here. This is fully armed and operational battle stations. This one's doing that. Right. Excellent. I could probably turn this down a little bit too. Hey, it has some charge finally. This one's popped up. Oh. Be nice if, and it's actually outputting anything. So now the animals should be squawking and walking and talking with the animals. Hey, we got some stuff here. Lovely. Then we got the other stuff. So this should be the liquid meat. And hopefully this will generate some pink slime if this isn't it already. You can actually turn this into like ingots and things like that. You can cook liquid meat. That's not liquid meat there. Meat! So this is what I'm probably generating here. What can you use it for? Well, you can put it into a floor, apparently, which you can do with anything, apparently. You can put it in buckets. You can... I don't know. Meat. What can you do with this? More stuff. How do you come with this? I want a raw meat ingot. Maybe I was wrong. Raw meat nuggets. Well, I'll figure out what to do with this meat barrel. Huh. Huh. These animals are annoying and loud. Unless I'm forgetting something important. Like maybe I need to put this in a Tinker's Construct or something. I'm kind of icky. Hey, we're backing up the server. Wish it would tell me how much other stuff there's in there, if any. But the animals are all dead, so that's okay. And these little guys, they'll grow up to be big and strong, just like their parents. Except they'll have much shorter lifespans because, well, they're cows. And all the children of the cows, they die. Inevitably. Forever. While their parents live on. Like crazy, creepy, immortal generation holding their power over everyone else. Unwilling to change or give up even just a little bit to better the lives of their children. Like modern society today. Ho ho! Anyway, let our powers combine. Let's go over here. Did I remember to pop it in here? Oh no. Hey, there we go. I also want to do something here real quick, because now I have power, hopefully. Just toss this in here. For some reason, I'm not running. Why am I not running? I would like to run. I better run. Do. Yes, I have a lot of buckets. Alright, this thing should be operational. So now we can, craft one of these, potentially. But we would like... We have different parts, and we have memory, and some of it's being stored. And this is the food storage monitor. Yeah. Oh, yes, let's talk about that for a moment. Go with the flow. So, I went ahead, made these, and said, make this. I said, okay, I'll make that. And now it's like, hey, make these. It's like, oh, I've already made that. But liquid crafter. Lens crafters. No, it's a liquid crafter. It's a little different. I can probably hash this out pretty easily, but, figured I'd show you that I need to build this before I actually do it. The what you call it? It's a mine factory reloaded, and it's apparently a thing that can make liquid combinations or something. I don't really know much about it. Anyway, first off, let's import some things. Please. Do I have to poke this or something? Always active, stack mode. Alright, it imported them. Let's also import some of that. Some of that. Alright. Toss that in there. Gonna toss that in there. I will toss some of these in there. And these are all, hopefully, becoming items inside the uh, matter energy matrix. Yes, we're going to call it the matrix. It's actually just being stored on hard drives. But it's all sorts of interesting. So now, I just move single items, move stacks at a time. There we go. And that's much faster. So now, I have redstone in there, I have iron, I have wood. And remember, as I did at the beginning of the episode, I made a ME encoding pattern for turning wood into planks. Well, I don't actually have any planks present, but what if I wanted to make a piston? I now have a piston. And can I grab that out? Yes, I can. Okay. So now I have a piston. Cool. And I can place it in the world, and I can make it do things. Because pistons are awesome. Yeah. That's the ticket right there. Don't really have a use for it right now, but you know. Plop. And it goes away, and now it's back in the system. Alright, I think I get the gist of this now. And so I can start tossing things in here that I might need, and I should make patterns. It's like, oh, well, let's say I wanted to make that liquid crafter thing. Well, I'd get a liquid, not the router, but this thing. I can make a pattern for this, which is fairly straightforward. I can make a pattern for this, which is also pretty straightforward, but I won't make use of the tedium. This, and of course this, and so on and so forth. There's another thing for a book. Huh. So I could have made that earlier. Sadness. Oh well. The plastic here. You can also set this up to interact with machines outside of it. I don't know how much of that I'll be doing because I like having my ingots already processed. I have a lot of copper. I got a lot of dust too. But I might use this system to generate a series of ore cubes, which then will be put into furnaces and then put back in as ingots. So, yeah, that might be something to do. Oh, yeah. Alright, next up on our little adventure, let's go to the Thalm shop. Yes, I built another floor up there. Oh, it gets better, though. We're not going to do any Thalmcraft today, actually. The Put some things in here, and it was like, oh, there's not enough viz or something. I'm like, oh yeah, there's like no nodes here, like at all. At least not that I can tell. And I can't check the viz levels. At least I haven't figured out how to do that properly. So I'm all like, hey, yeah. And so, yeah. Haven't actually been able to do anything with that yet. I'm guessing there's a reward you have to unlock somewhere that does stuff. So, yeah, let's see if we can make this weak blood orb. If I recall, I'm going to need these two things. Now, apparently, there's another version of the blood magic setup here that has this as a sacrificial knife. Yeah, it's a pretty simple setup so far, because apparently you can expand this altar in all sorts of directions, and it has to be different levels. So I figured, I'll just put it up really high, and then I'll expand it as need be, and the geometry of the building will follow suit. But yeah, so apparently this was like an actual knife, because you go like this, and be all like, ow, my life is falling apart. Now I don't haven't read much about this yet, but want to get a little bit more in there, but not too much. Put that on top, and hopefully, little smelly swiggle things, it will do a thing and become a alchemical shindig here. Yeah. So this was just sort of the first step here. I said I need to definitely read more up on the rest of this mod here. Uh, Dying. I'm apparently dying. I want to eat more. Mining fatigue, slowness, well fed. I am injured. Alright, oh, so there's more to this. Okay. Okay. The idea is that I put enough of this stuff in here, and then it does a thing. Maybe there's something else here. Wasn't there a slate or something like that? Reinforced slate. Um, hmm. 1,000 life points versus 2,000 to make a. Hmm. I remember reading something about that too. What's the blood orb? Or the thing I'm trying to look at here. What does that require? It's the weak blood orb. Hmm. Weak blood orb. Needs 2,000, so. Like. 2,000 of my own life? Ow. 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 I am like injured and crap. And apparently, if I'm near death, I will have all sorts of problems. Oh, well, I guess I can sort of talk for a minute while I slowly recover. The general plans for moving forward here. I now have real ultimate power and not enough things to burn it off with. At least, not normally. I can still fiddle around with my power system to get it so that things are a little more optimal as far as where I put the various redstone matrices and hardened frameworks and things to sort of act as capacitors. And then maybe I'll sort some more of the things out. But I want to get the mining laser stuff together soon. Isn't this thing ready yet? Oh great, I am dying. And I have the slowness and fatigue. This sucks. Again. But that's fine. So yeah, so I want to get that going. And apparently it takes a lot of power to do a single operation. Uh, which kind of, it's like thousands of things to get a chance for anything interesting. But take a little bit more. Take a little bit more. Suck me dry. I mean, I should get like a healing potion. I'm gonna do that. I think I have a healing potion somewhere. Because of rewards. Base. I have a bucket of blood. No, not that. Maybe it's upstairs yonder. The sheep. The come on. Oh, it's probably in here. If anything. Nope, it's not in there. I don't know where I might have put that off. Because I had it here, then I moved it somewhere else. There's a couple more chests here. Might as well check those. Huh. Oh yeah, another redstone ore. I was gonna do something. I was gonna go process that, but not right now. We're trying to make ourselves a blood orb by stabbing myself repeatedly with a big rubber ball here. Oh, I'm like really, really going ouch. Maybe I have to keep pumping it. That would kind of suck because if it like dissipates at a rate slower than I heal, yeah, That's not good. Hmm. Yeah, I could just keep doing that, but yeah, it's definitely coming down. Um, I need to find that healing potions. Come on, guys, where'd you go? Quit hiding from me, man. Yes. And no, I didn't get the Mariculture tower thing sorted out. Wait, generation. 2 minutes. Health. They're right here all along. No, I want that in my bar. Let's do generation, yeah. Okay. Thumb shop. Magical thumb shop. Also, in general, I'm going to be keeping the instant health, the machinery and such out of this sort of area of the base or of the island. Why? Tubes, and also the just to sort of keep things organized. Plus, Thaumcraft sort of has its own set of pipes and things like that for handling the movement of Viz and such. Yes, I know I'm dying, but I need to power this baby up. I just need to keep pumping my blood into it. Yeah, because apparently it needs an. Oh, hello there. Oh, let's submit that. And get it right back. Whew, that was risky, but in the end, I got an extra life. And a reward bag. But yeah, Thaumcraft has his own pipes and such because you can bottle Essentia and keep it around so you don't waste it or lose it in the air, causing all sorts of problems. Yeah, let's reward ourselves. We got a regeneration potion. Well, that can be useful for powering this blood orb stuff up. And I think I might leave it at that for today's episode. I haven't decided if I want to put a railing on this. This is kind of an awkward position. I might move all this like over here so I just have some semblance of landing. Yeah, so I now have a weak blood orb, Kalima, and stuff. Divine divination. So I need to make a divination. He requests darker powers is a divination sigil. Power catalysts. When you right click and alter while holding the sigil, messages appear in chat showing how much life essence is stored in the altar. Huh. With the sigil will tell you how much life essence is in the altar. Right clicking anywhere else will tell you how much you have stored in your blood network of orbs for powering spell rituals and alchemy. Wait. So I can power this thing up? Right, but I'd have to, like, store life essence and such to, do it properly. Am I still regenerating? No, I am not. Sadness! Well, I have a generation thing, but, Do I want to go this? Let's go ahead and try to get this going here. Let's go to the underworld. No, we want to go to the workshop, cause up here is where the things are. So we want to make a life sigil. Oh, that's not any of those things. Oh, what is it? How exactly is it? Oh, divination. There we go. Not life. So in order to get this, we need to put some things around it. We're gonna need to make another one of those. And to get that, we need to put a block of this stuff in. Yay! And then we'll just be super. And I'll add a few more pages for a couple more locations I seem to be. Like the base of the reactor would be a good spot. No, that's the house. Anyway, boink. Is this helping this thing grow at all? Don't do another one. Don't want to die. Now I have regeneration for 7 minutes, so I can now power up all the crazy crap I want. Hopefully this is doing the same thing as Sacrificial Orb, I'm not sure. Let's try this instead. Because, as I said, I really should have read up more on this before trying this here. But that's okay. This will be the hilarious end of the episode if I die. Oh, I should have been paying attention. It's already changed. There we go. So now, let's make a few more of those while we have the regeneration going, because we still have 6 minutes, and we can chat a little bit in the meantime. Crap. To the thumb shop. What else was thinking about talking to you guys about? Yes. Well, eventually, as we all know, this season will come to an end. But not all is lost. I am happy to take suggestions on what people think I should be doing next after this. So feel free to start making those. I have no idea how long that will be. Do I need to have an open hand? I might have to. There we go. So yeah, so the question is, if I manage to accomplish all the tasks of this season, what should I go up to next? Because there's options. I could try a multiplayer thing. I have done basically the same mod pack with friends, and that was pretty hilarious. Poor Luma, she almost expired. But Luma, if you're watching this and people are still playing that map, I do have a magical carrot farm of awesomeness that you can feel free to check out. There we go. Just have to be careful here. 4 minutes. Yeah. So that's one option. I could also do more just vanilla Minecraft. I could do another adventure map, but there's plans in the works for things like that already. Or I could just do focus on building my second map, the Doc Travels 2 Inversion. Yeah, it's a working title. It might not be perfect, but just maybe make another blood orb. I don't know. Uh, hello. We're starting to pack these things on. Good. Still 4 minutes. Yeah. So, of course, this little train of late where I've been having things up every single day for you might come to an end because I might get that day job thing again, which is sort of a thing on the horizon. Ooh. There we go. So that might be a thing that reduces my video output. I'll still keep doing videos because I actually do have a lot of fun doing this. But I do have a degree in science, and I shouldn't be putting that to waste. After all, people say I'm pretty good at science. I am best at science. No, I'm just pretty good. There are people out there who, despite my own brilliance, outshine me in many fashions. Some of them are very strange, but that's why I like them. They also don't seem to watch my videos, so I could talk about them all I like. Ha ha ha. But I really only have good things to say about them. At least most of the ones I've met. There are, of course, a few jerk-ass people. This thing's not changing, is it? Or did I run out of steam here? This is good enough. I'll take that. Yeah. Let's see if we have any glass down here real quick. Get another quest out of the way, man. Workshop. Sheep. I need to build a sheep farm. Because I have ideas on how to get my billion purple things, which is apparently a thing I need. I'm going to put the blank slate there. Blood orb. Ooh, good. It doesn't consume it. Very good. Now I can be all like, Essence, 3,800 Let's Players. Ho ho! Topical. Cream. And yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and toss this stuff in here. Look to end this episode. It's been a generally productive one, I think. And yeah, I'll make lots of patterns, put them in the machines, and start working on things. It'll be a good time, I think. Let's go back to the house, check on the reactor real quick, make sure it's not about to overload. Good, good, good. It's not. I have too much power. I have real ultimate power. I have millions and millions of RF units. Of course, this one's still charging up, I guess. It sort of hits a bottleneck or something. And then it's like, oh, it's whatever's. So it will keep consuming. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need another capacitor system on this line here. Or maybe even split it up. I don't know. We'll see. And I've been dragging this on way too long. Crap, it's like a 45-minute episode. Until next time, everybody. Toodles!